Having a regular paycheck makes budgeting a lot simpler. You know exactly how much money is coming in each month. But for many people, income can fluctuate quite a bit from month to month due to freelance work, sales commissions, seasonal employment, or other factors. When your income is inconsistent, it can feel impossible to stick to a monthly budget. But budgeting is actually even more important when your income varies. With some strategies and discipline, you can absolutely create a working budget that fits your irregular income. The key is building flexibility into your budget, saving diligently when income is high, and cutting expenses during lean months. Let's go over some specific tips for budgeting on a variable income. Identify income patterns, if any. First, try to identify any patterns or cycles in your income. Maybe you earn more during certain months or seasons. Or perhaps your income just fluctuates randomly with no discernible pattern. Looking back at income data from prior months and years can help reveal any trends. This allows you to predict when higher and lower income months may hit and plan accordingly. Calculate realistic baseline expenses. Next, calculate your baseline living expenses that you absolutely must cover each month. Things like rent, mortgage, utilities, groceries, minimum debt payments, insurance premiums, gas, transportation, cell phone. Really scrutinize these expenses and separate the true needs from the wants. You'll likely need to cut back hard on discretionary spending during low-income months. Determine income minimums. Based on those baseline living expenses, determine the minimum income you need to earn each month to cover those essential costs. This is your target to meet or exceed each month. Any regular monthly income from things like a part-time job can be counted towards this minimum. The rest will need to come from your irregular income sources. Budget based on lowest income. When mapping out your monthly budget, use your lowest monthly income over the past year as your expected income for the coming months. This worst-case scenario approach ensures you'll have enough to cover necessities if your income dips again. Any months where you earn above that minimum are a bonus that can go towards paying off debt, building savings, or budgeted discretionary spending. The pay yourself first strategy. When income is higher than baseline expenses, prioritize paying yourself first, stashing money into savings before spending any on extras. Build up a healthy emergency fund to carry you through lean months. Then you can allocate a reasonable amount to budget categories like dining out, entertainment, travel, etc. Enjoy a little more when income allows, but live like a lower income month is always just around the corner. The 50/30/20 budgeting method. One simple budgeting framework that works well for irregular income is the 50/30/20 approach. 50% of income goes to essential expenses like housing, bills, groceries. 30% goes to non-essential wants like dining, shopping, entertainment. 20% goes to savings and debt payments. During higher income months, you may exceed the 20% savings goal. During low months, you'll likely need to temporarily scale back the 30% wants to bare minimums. Cash flow tracking. Diligently track your income and spending each month and the running cash surplus or deficit. You may need to dip into your savings during low income periods to smooth out the cash flow. As soon as income picks back up, prioritize topping up both your emergency fund and any funds borrowed from other savings to prepare for the next lean cycle. Income opportunities. If your irregular income comes with slow periods, prepare for those well in advance. Explore ways to supplement your income during those downtimes with temp work, gig jobs, freelancing, etc. Even bringing in a few $100 extra a month can go a long way towards bridging gaps between your baseline expenses and irregular earnings. Lower housing costs. One of the biggest strains on an irregular budget is high rent or mortgage costs. If possible, consider downsizing housing to lower this inflexible expense and free up more of your fluctuating income for lean months. Manage debt wisely. Unpredictable income makes managing debt even trickier. Focus on paying down debts aggressively during prosperous income months. In low months, stick to minimums and avoid accruing new debt at all costs. Seek professional advice. For complex situations or when you're really struggling with budgeting, consider hiring an accountant or financial planner for a few hours of consulting. An expert can analyze your full financial picture and income patterns to suggest a customized plan. Be patient and diligent. Sticking to a budget with a regular income is tough and will take perseverance. Don't get discouraged. Your financial fortunes and cash flow will ebb and flow. Diligently follow the tips here and you'll smooth out the peaks and valleys over time. Conclusion. In summary, the keys to budgeting successfully with an irregular income are: analyze any patterns in your variable income. Calculate a baseline for essential expenses only. Budget conservatively based on your lowest income periods. Build emergency savings diligently during prosperous months. Adjust discretionary spending up and down as income fluctuates. Consider supplemental income sources for lean months. Manage debt carefully. Remain diligent and patient through the income cycles. With discipline and the right strategies, you can absolutely budget effectively and achieve financial stability even with an inconsistent income stream.